What's going on, guys? So today on this T.A.R.O video, we're going to be transforming the Megadio or Megadio or Mega D10 to box mode from his ridiculously overpowered dinosaur mode. All the legs. Just dinosaur leg mode day is what it is. So I want to remove the weird digitized fire from his face. That's not how you do that. You actually unplug it this way. By the way, this really reminds me of like a Lego piece. You want to remove these little cannons here and actually locate them back here on the tail. I mean, you could technically remove them, but they do have a fit part of the transformation more or less. I mean, I don't think they help anything. They also don't hinder anything. So this guy does have some pretty complicated stuff in it. I might screw up, might have to reference the instructions. I did do an out the box for this. I did mention that in the review, but if you guys do want to help support the channel, you can also see when I first get things like this, and you can watch issues such as me try to figure out how to transform this for the first time, which was not easy. Alright, so we want to push this guy forward, flip that gray piece up and out. Want the torso to come down, the head and neck to fold back, kind of like a little snaky snake, like that. Okay. And then these leg parts will also come up like this, like that, and then go ahead and close that back up. And then I think we can close this gray part. No, actually leave that open. Okay, so the gray part was the part I was in question with at that particular moment. Okay, so now that these are in the way, I'm going to rotate them down a bit. Close up these little claw guys here. And we want to fold that back. Actually, I said close it, but now I'm saying open it. Maybe open it. Oh, yeah, open it all the way. And then that will rest right there on that little yellow tab. Kind of like that, more or less. Not secured, but just sort of chilling there. Okay, we want to come back here, I believe. Go ahead and straighten these out. Lift up the tail. That will actually come into play here in a minute. I think we can go ahead and close these guns. I'm not going to bother with anything else for now. And I think we need to rotate this way, if I remember correctly. Once again, I will consult the instructions whenever I need to, so hopefully I won't have to. And we can go ahead and pop this open like so, which will give us the tail that can move out. And this will just sort of stay there like that for now. So with this, you want to grab the caution thingy and flip it up, kind of back. And then you want to drop the leg down. And do the knee pad that way, if I remember correctly. So, is that? I don't think I actually changed anything there. Oh, yeah. The foot needs to come back. That's the part I was missing. So then you rotate it like that. And keep coming backwards. I think that's more or less. This is one of the most complex transformations that they have ever managed. I'm trying to figure out where the caution thingy goes. I'm trying to remember if it tabs in. I think it does. I think it tabs because it was facing the other way. Maybe it just. Oh, that'll work. I'll leave it like that. I think that's where it's supposed to go, I believe. And this will rotate later on. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that again and see if we get it right. If we don't, it'll be pretty obvious if we screwed up. Okay, rotate down. Turn that down. Flip back. Rotate around. And I believe, once again, this is meant to lock into there. I could be wrong. And once we get there, we'll find out. Once again, these parts need to do things somewhere around here. Trying to remember. I think these guys need to come down to here. The tail comes up and through. And wants to sit. Oh, okay, yeah, that gray piece needs to... Okay, so that is something that I screwed up. The gray piece does have to fold flat. Like this. Or else it won't work. There we go. So the gray piece was supposed to be up in dyno mode, and it was not. Okay, so the tail wants to tuck up under here. And into that guy, if I remember correctly. At least it should. But it's not. Like that. I believe these want to rotate down. Dang it. Alright. So that is going to have to go up like this. Because this will kind of close in around there. And the feet have to do a thing. I can't remember because those peg in somewhere. Because I know that this is going to have to close in kind of like this. I'm trying to remember where exactly. Is it here? No, I got something off. See, I knew at some point I would definitely have to consult instructions because I know I'm off quite a bit. So this has to come around here. I know that for sure. And then I think that the foot itself is meant to turn in and do like this in a spot. Hold on. I knew I screwed something up. Okay. Got hair in my mouth. I completely missed part of the thing. So I forgot that this has to be out, but also this flips around 180. Yeah, I forgot that. So I knew there was a step I was completely missing. So let's see. Where does this tab into now? I think it still tabs into right there. Okay, so that starts to make a lot more sense now. Not that much more, but it starts making some sense. So that's here. I think. Because I know this has to swing around here. Go inside there. So something is not where it's supposed to be. That's for sure. But I know I'm close. And I know I'm very close on how this part transforms. I don't think that just sits in here. Maybe it does. So this is why trying to do this as an instruction thing is, some of y'all are screaming, well, you should have looked it up first. Well, you know what? I did. It's that complicated. Hold on. So let's consult. Okay. So the tail is meant to tuck under there, as I did it. the guns. Fold in, flip down. Yep, that's right. Got that part. I think I have these tabbed into the wrong spot, though, technically. Hold on. Where's it actually saying to tab it in? Right there? Looks like it. Move that out of the way. Okay, so let's just not with the foot right now. Why didn't that tab in? Right there? Well, that's not even squared up, so it doesn't make sense. Hold on. Okay, so swing that down, swing that around. So that I'm looking at it from a completely different angle. That's here. So this part should be down here. See, I've got something really far off here. Alright. So the initial idea, let's start with the other side first. And I should cut all this, but this is one reason I do these things on camera, because it is difficult. Okay. So untab that, swing that around, got that part, extend the legs, got that part, flip it, (180°). So that this is facing forward now, right? Right. Then, okay, so you want to close it all the way back, like so. That explains that, okay. And then tab this guy back like that. Okie dokie. I see what I did. Alright, so this needs to swing all the way back. Let's just ignore the leg for now, because I can fix that in a second. But wait, why isn't that correct? Something's not right here. Oh, that's why. Okay. It was swinging on that initial hinge that shouldn't move at this point. Alright. That makes more sense. Alright. So legs are now like this. Alright, so I've already moved the tail, so that's part of a thing I can't deal with. This looks correct. Got the tail tucked away. That's good. Got all that. Got all that. Okay. So it wants to roll the feet up. Turn outward. Fold in like this. So that's correct. feel like I've got the feet in the wrong spot. Am I supposed to be up like... No. Okay. Feet were supposed to be up like that. So down, rotate, in, down. Okay. So that part I kind of remembered, if I'm honest. Just like nothing is super tight here. Some of these things are fighting against other things. Like this is going inside there like it should. But then that's not square. So what the heck? Hold on. Something about this tail is wonky. Okay, so straighten out those cannons. Check this back. There's a couple tabs back here on the tail that tab into the back of the heel there. But if it's all straight, that doesn't work. Or if it's all crooked, it doesn't work. So something is not kinked right in the tail for sure. Oh, the tail shrinks. I forgot about that. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You shove the tail in. I forgot something. It's always something with these damn Beastboxes. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's kick that back under there. Tap that in. Tab that in. Tab that in. There we go. Now we're making progress. Sorry, guys. Once again, you know, it's an imperfect science. I'm not a perfect person, and frankly, this ain't easy. Alright, there's a couple holes on the inside of there. We'll plug into the red translucent part for that. And then flip this one over here. It'll do the same thing. Now, I do have an error on mine that I talked about in the actual review, where this part is supposed to be mirrored, and it's not. It's actually the same part on both sides, and that causes some issues, such as tight fitment. But sorry, that was a hell of a T.A.R.O video. I apologize, but this is also why I have these errors on screen for you. I could just do a perfect one, but where's fun in that? So there he is. Pick your side. Let's call it the caution side. Shove it in the box. Close it up. And that's it. And once again, go watch the regular review, where hopefully I had a heck of a lot less issues transforming the guy, because it's easier actually to get from box to beast than the other way around. And I will see you then. And remember, as always, transform and box out. Or in, technically.